Okay, so this question says that the coefficient of the second term in the expansion of 1 plus 2x power n of x is 40. We have to find the value of n. Now, when we expand 1 plus 2x to the power of n, I hope everyone now understands that we will simply use this formula 1 plus nc1 b to the power 1 plus nc2 b to the power 2 and so on, right? However, when it says the second term, it means we are talking about this term, right? So nc1 b to the power 1 is equals to 40. ठीक है, the coefficient. So nc1 is n. I hope everyone remembers that. In place of b, I have 2x, and the coefficient of x is 40x. So I can just write it as 40x over here. So can I say, I think everyone can observe, cancel out the x, n will be is equals to 20 upon 40 upon 2, which is 20, right? Very easy observation. Okay. Next question. If the first three terms in the expansion of 1 plus ax power n in ascending powers of x are given, find the values of n and a. Oh, just a second. Okay. So when I expand 1 plus ax to the power of n, again, I will write it as, and I hope you people are noting it down with me. Yeah. So I will write it as 1 plus nc1 b to the power 1. I will simply write it as ax to the power of 1 plus nc2 b to the power of 2. Okay. Now, they have already given us the expansion, that is 1 plus 6x plus 16x square, which means that this term over here is equals to 6x, right? nc1 is what? N multiplied by ax. So n ax is equals to 6x, right? Okay. And nc2, I hope you people remember from the last class, nc2 is n into n minus 1 upon 2 multiply by a square x square, and that is equals to 16x square. Yes, this term is equals to this term and this term is equals to this. X and x cancel कर लेते हैं. So an is equals to 6. I can also say that, I mean, I can take any substitution. A is equals to 6 upon n, or n is equals to 6 upon a. Yes. Okay. So I have this equation over here where I have n square minus n upon 2 multiply by a square x square is equals to 16x square. Let's get rid of this x square over here. And let's also multiply, because this is multiplying, so 2 will multiply over there. So n square minus n multiplied by a squared is equals to 16. Okay. In place of a, I can write 32. My bad. 32. Okay. In place of क्या a square की जगह I can write, so a square will be 36 upon n square, है ना? So in place of a square, I will write multiplied by 36 upon n square is equals to 32. ठीक है? Bracket open करते हैं. I will get 36 n square minus 36 n is equals to 32 n square. इसको इधर लाके माइनस कर लेंगे तो 4n square minus 36 is equals to 0, 36n. And now the next part is fairly simple for everyone. You take 4n common, you will get n minus 9. So one of the values of n will be 0. The other value of n will be 9. And obviously n is not 0. So n will be equals to 9. Clear? And क्या था? A is equals to 6 upon n. n की वैल्यू है 9. So 6 upon 9. कहाँ गया मेरा पेन? Sorry. A is equals to 6 upon 9. A will become 2 upon 3. Easy? Again, beta, if you just simply follow the steps, you write down the formula every single time, like I did over here, and then just try and simply follow the steps that I'm doing over here. None of these questions will be difficult. They are all done nearly exactly the same way. Those who are online, you have understood so far. Ahmad, Ali, Mustafa, I'm pretty sure you haven't, but Uruj and Wajia, what about you? Clear? Lovely. Ali, you haven't given any response. I hope you have understood it better. Lovely. Okay. Again, as I said, let me do a couple of questions on the board, and then you people can continue, but I hope you're noting it down along with me. If not, beta, make sure you are. Okay? This is also simple. 1 plus px to the power of n. The second term is 18x. Again, exactly the same thing. Px to the power of 1 plus nc2 px to the power of 2. So this term is 18x. Can I skip this question and ask you people to do it on your own? आप लोग ये वाला खुद कर लेना, ठीक है? In the past paper book, when you come to binomial theorem, the first page is, these are not past paper questions, and this is question number which one? कौन सा है ये वाला? 10. So this was the question I was about to do, but because this is exactly the same as the one we did earlier, so I want to skip it. Are you people okay with this? Those who are online, right? I'm skipping this one. I mean, if anyone wants me to do it again, that's fine. But I feel there's nothing new I will do in this question. Okay. Okay. I will do 11. Find the term independent of x in the expansion of x minus 1 upon 2x square. I'm sorry for this, but I'm pretty sure this power is 9, not 2. Okay? 9. Okay. Independent of x. Let me just follow exactly what I explained in the last class. I will first write it as NCR. A is x to the power 9 minus r, and b is x power minus 2. We will ignore the constant, and that will become power r is equals to independent of x means x is power 0, right? So you will write this, simplify this as x into 9 minus r minus 2r. We add those powers, but plus minus becomes minus. So now we can make this equation 9 minus 3r is equals to 0, which means r is equals to 3. So once we have the value of r as 3, what you will do is you will say, sir, 9c3 a to the power 9 minus 3, which is 6, b to the power 3. 9c3 कितना होता है कैलकुलेटर में? जल्दी से वो बता रहे। 9c3 हरी 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 बॉयज 9c3 बताओ। 84 x6, and this will be minus 1 upon 8 x6, है ना? So I can easily see x6 and x6 are cancelling. 84 upon 8, that is 10 whole 1 upon 2 or minus 10.5, whatever you want to say, write this as, doesn't matter, but this will be the coefficient. So again, देखो, in this question, it was independent of x, so you wrote it as x power 0. If it was x power 5, you would have written x power 5. And over here, what I did, it is a to the power n minus r. I will just worry about the variable. And over here, this is b. But because we're focusing on powers of x only, so I can just write this as x power minus 2. Right? So b to the power of r. And then I add the powers over here. And again, 9 minus r plus minus 2r becomes 9 minus r minus 2r. Okay? Is equals to 0. Once I get my r value that I have to put over here, the whole thing becomes very straightforward. बिल्कुल वो मैं सिर्फ लिख रहा हूँ so that you people know I'm using this formula obviously expansion में जो that we use, but we will only focus on the variable. What you can also do is, if you understand this well, you can just write this part, a and b wala part, and that will be enough to get this r value. Once you have this r value, you can just plug in the formula, use your calculator, get the coefficient. Clear? Okay. Last question from my side for today. Okay. I mean, obviously, if you people ask, I will do more, but for my side, find the first three terms in the expansion of 2 plus u to the power of 5. We know what the formula is, and please make sure you note this down along with me, because once I have done this, you people will be figuring out the questions on your own. And this is how the formula goes about. Okay. They're just asking you for the first three terms. So I will write it as 2 to the power of 5 plus 5c1, a is 2 to the power of 5 minus 1, b is minus u to the power of 1, plus nc2, 5c2, a is 2 to the power of 5 minus 2, b is minus u to the power of 2. 2 power 5 is 32, I think. 5c1 is 5 into 2 power 4, 16 is 80. So this will become minus 80u. Okay? 5c2 is 10 and 2 cube is 8. So plus this will also become 80u squared. Plus ही हो जाएगा, right? So this is the first part, the expansion, basic expansion. You just plug in the values in the formula and you get your result. Straightforward, nothing difficult. Now in the next part it says use the substitution. Acha, not every time will it say use a substitution. You will have to use your own brain at times as well, because sometimes it will directly give you this 2 plus and then x plus x square over here. ठीक है? अच्छा ये plus था. Why did I use minus? My bad. ये plus ही है, right? Now in place of u, I have x plus x square, right? So I already have this expansion beta. When I expand, let's say this was u over here, I have this expansion already done. What I just have to do is in place of u, I will write what? X plus x square. Are you getting this point, Mr. Hasib and everyone else online? Give me a thumbs up if you have understood this part. Ahmad, Ali, Uruj. Okay, so in place of u, I will write x plus x square, but this time it's whole squared. We have to find the coefficient of x square, okay? अच्छा, 32 को तो ignore कर सकते हैं, right? So this will become 80x, which will also ignore, but for now I'm writing it down. You will expand this, so this will become x square plus 2x cube plus x power 4. Now from over here, the only x term is 80 into x square, है ना? I can ignore the remaining. If it was asking for x cube, x4, I would have written it down. So 80 plus 80 will make it 160 x square. So the coefficient will be 160. Clear? Okay. Now listen. Here's the question. Okay. So I already had the expansion. In place of u, now you have x plus x square. Okay. Be very honest, everyone. What do you think you people can figure this out, or do you want me to do this on the board? One last question. And online students, what do you want? Do you think you can figure it out? Or do you want me to do one last question? Yup, meaning me should do it or you should do it. Okay, but just so you go and try it, I will just do this one last for everyone. And then I will be giving you questions particularly. I will point them out and then you can do them. I will just do them because some of these lazy students asked me to do it. Very lazy. Okay. Coefficient of x square. I will write as 6cr. A में x की power is 1 to the power 6 minus r. Right, Mohammed? And b में x is power minus 1. Yes? To the power of r is equals to x square. When I simplify this, won't this become 6 minus r minus r? है ना? Is equals to 2. So can I say 2r is equals to 4? Mohammed, are you understanding this beta? Look at the board मैंने कर दिया. R is equals to 2 आ गया. Once I have r is equals to 2, 6c2, a to the power 6 minus 2 and b to the power of 2. 6c2 is 15, I think. ठीक है? X power 4 upon this will become 16 and this will become 2 square is 4 upon x square. 4 ones are 4 fours are. So I'm getting 15 upon 4 and x square and 4 will cancel. So yes, this is x square. So the coefficient is 15 upon 4. I hope you will not ask me again as well a question. You will figure it out on your own. Okay. I hope it's clear for everyone. Let me just stop over here. What is the expansion? The expansion for the first part. यही है? Sure. Okay. Now 1 plus ax तो बहुत आसान हो गया. देखो 32 plus 270x plus 720x square. there is no term in x square. इसका मतलब first of all what terms will make x square? This and this, है ना? So 270 ax square and 1 and this, right? So plus 720 x square is equals to what? 0. Khatam. So 270a plus 720 is equals to 0. ला हौले वला कुव्वत इल्ला बिल्लाहिल अली। ये क्या पूछ तुम बीच में रुके हुए थे? तुम और के भी तुम बोलोगे नहीं। अस्तगफिर। It's okay. Not okay. This shows your I don't know the word. तो वैसे आपने भी आए बस वो उसको प्लस माइनस पे आके फंस गया ये। पर बता रहा हूँ रूकी मिस्टेक।